What's happening? What's happening? It's your girl back at it like a jackrabbit. Do say collective energy read. If your sign falls out the deck, no correlation to you. And maybe somebody that you have an energy exchange with throughout the day, as well as you may also have an ancestor message here. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, so you know next time I post or go live. Okay, I got an upcoming message coming out soon. Okay, it's just taking a minute for it to upload. So I decided to go live. I hope all is well. Much love to you. Okay. Happy birthday to anybody's birthday out there. Happy birthday. Okay. Collective energy to read. Ask for divine love, light, protection over these decks. Show collective energy. What we need to see and what we need to be aware of, please. And thank you, my divine. Okay. Somebody is getting ready to come into fruition with your gifts and talents. Okay. While others wanted you to be a kiss ass, you started to be a kick ass. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. You could be very mature for your age. And you may also be very mature than the elder. Okay. This group wanted you to feel very easily wounded because you're this mature figure of the community. Okay. You manifesting these ideas and goals on your own, and whatever you collaborating on, collaborate with yourself at this time. Is advised, okay? It's going and listen to your intuition. This is what's gonna bring in this money for you. You could be born in 76 or 67 year of age, okay? Year of age. Show us what we need to see. Okay, some kind of unexpected fortune getting ready to come your way, or unexpected money out here. Okay. Taurus, a Cancer, double Taurus. Okay, you could have been being bullied by different people of your community. Okay, friends, families, lovers. It's something about a false mother. They're sending people into your jobs to burden you with heavy workloads. Okay, so keep a cool head. Okay, start getting hectic at your job. Just know it's all planned. Okay, they start trying to bombard you at work. Keep a cool head. Okay, they're trying to get you out of character because you're this mature figure. Okay, should we go from the top of the deck? Should we go from the bottom? Okay, let's get from the bottom of the deck. You could be very charitable and you support those around you. These people was coming around and try to scam you out some pentacles, okay? They could have also been working with a mother figure. That could be this foster mother, okay, coming up against you, or some kind of mother parental figure that you could have grew up around, okay? That know that you outbreak these structures around you, okay? They were trying to stage some kind of fake shooting around you, all right? A fake shooting around you. You could have a leg brace on one of these people. And something about the Intergalactic Confederation has to step in at this point in time because business is not being taken care of locally in your community as it should. There's still corruption going on heavily. This is the Federation of Light of the planets, the Milky Way, the galaxy. You could be Nerubian bloodline. And the Nerubian spaceship looks similar to the moon, right? And this government has been losing ways to make money off of people by scamming, okay? The government is losing ways to scam on people. So they're staging fake shootings, and now the Intergalactic Confederation has to step in. And they lied and said that their phone was broke. Somebody around you could have lied and said that their phone had broke. They could have been working with this foster mother or this mother's parental figure of the community that was trying to get others to join in on scamming you, trying to come into your job and make a heavy workload on you. Okay. Cheerleader, you could have been a cheerleader. Or these different officials they knew was cheerleading them on scamming you out of pentacles in the community. And her money was getting low, so she back out here owing where you located. Okay, they're trying to scam you where you located. And they was pretending, this mother figure could have been pretending to be a favorite cousin to one of these cousins, but as soon as they died, they threw all of the pics of them in the trash. Okay? And they're being watched by the Intergalactic Confederation. They could have been also meeting up and discussing how they was trying to plan something against you in a house in the woods. A house in the woods. They was a part of this group that could have had this fake shooting staged on you. And she did what? This could be a female that claimed that her phone broke. She did what? Her money is low out here. She back onto her scam games, okay, and trying to get others to join up in the community against you to do so. And they're turning back into their original form, which is hideous. Somebody is looking very decrepit out here. This is their original form. Okay, they could have been glamour magic, and the glamour magic is now wearing off, and they're turning back into their original form. They're gonna have to hide out somewhere. Okay. Somebody's name is Jabril. Somebody is the white ray out here. Okay. And this also has to do with Christianity and the trumpet being blown out here. The trumpet and judgment day has now arrived, okay? Remember, I told you the Intergalactic Confederation has to come in because the corruption is so bad here. And something about Archangel Gabriel could be watching over something also as well, protecting your third eye. So they could have also been glamoring themselves to stay hidden from their true forms and not being seen. This also could be a mask falling off of the parental figure here. Okay. And they also were trying to attack your third eye. So you could be a psychic, okay, or you could pick up on your intuition is very strong. Okay. Now divine masculine has now awoken. Okay. Divine feminine been woke. Okay. She's been waiting for the divine masculine to wake up. And as the mother figure could have been putting ill intentions into this masculine's head about you, okay, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. It's about to be an earthquake out here. An earthquake with a karmic son, somebody's karmic son could have been involved. A karmic son, a cheerleader, and somebody that is now turning back into their original form out here. This group was all drooling over these pinnacles that was left to you. They were drooling over what was yours. And the ex-friend was still talking back and forth with a karmic family that you cut off. I told you it has to do with this parental figure. They all was drooling over what's yours, including this friend group, okay? They were joining up, linking up behind your back to attack you with somebody's karmic son that they always speak back and forth to, trying to stop you from speaking the truth on what's going on around you. This is an ex-friend that still talks with your family that you cut off for good reason. Once again, it's the ancestors want to specify that it was a ex-best friend of yours that was deep in the mix. Some things they had no business with partaking with, trying to steal money from you and trying to set you up, okay? They all was drooling over what was yours. All of them were, okay? Even these people in political fields, okay, or judicial fields of your community. They was trying to neo chip you through shots. Let me see your shot record. They wanted to see your shot record to see how they can move around and program you. Depending on what kind of nanobite shots you got, they know what they can do, trigger words, and different stuff like this. Now we're going into some scientific stuff. And this is why also the Intergalactic Confederation has to be involved in this, okay? Because it's getting way out of hand, okay, with the tactics that they're using on civilians here, okay? And this is something new, okay? They were entering a program. They need to know your chip pattern to know what they can test or run on you, like I said. Remember, this government is losing ways to make money off of people. Whatever chipping that you have, it is deactivated, okay? And it has been deactivated by the Intergalactic Confederation. Enough is enough, okay? Roger that, okay? And they were hiding someone out in their attic. One of these people are hiding someone out in their attic, okay, and it's being picked up on by the Intergalactic Confederation, okay? This hideous person that is turning back into their original form, okay? They're turning back, some about a farm as well. It's significant, okay? Somebody now looks beat up and wants to come back, and they're hiding out in someone's attic possibly. Like I said, this person could be turning back into their original form. The glamour magic has worn off on this person. Okay? The hard part of your mission collective is almost over. It's almost over with these bullies, okay? That was trying to be a cancer in your life, okay? It's almost over. They wanted you to be some kind of sister wives, okay? Or these sister wives have been attacking you for this money and these pinnacles drooling over what's yours. Both women are sisters and wives to the same man or a co-wife. Okay, they could have put you in a false marriage. Okay, and whoever they're with don't know they're really a sister wife. Okay, to you. If you this divine feminine or divine masculine and they've been attacking, they got more than one husband or more than one wife. Okay, and it's hidden paperwork that you don't know about. Somebody that works at Walmart, or somebody could have seen you of these karmic sister wives. That's what I'm hearing, at a Walmart, and they were lying about age. Okay, they were lying about their real age, and they were sent in by somebody that has some kind of governmental position in your community. Francisco, Francisco, your name or theirs. Okay, could have been working with this group. Luke or Lucas. And somebody in this group don't know you but wants to be you. Somebody don't know you but wants to be you of this group that's constantly talking back to these people of your past. That was drooling over what was yours. With somebody that is 67 or 76, a mother figure, okay, that always does glamour with magic, or constantly talking about your looks with others, okay. They also use this person who makes fake IDs. I'm also hearing this person that makes fake IDs is connected to somebody of the judicial system. This is how they're able to obtain and move around this funding without you knowing. Somebody of the judicial system knows this person who makes the fake IDs. Okay, I picked this up on yesterday. Okay, this who knows the person who makes the fake IDs. To, like I said, to obtain people's unexpected fortune out here. Working with karmic family members and ex-lovers and his best friend, okay, that the ancestors want to specify on. Okay, it's coming, whatever, it's some kind of karma is getting ready to come to this best friend. Murray, and they know this person that likes to watch you while you're asleep, okay? Or they could be watching you through hidden cameras in your home while you're asleep. Murray, okay? Murray could have some kind of device where they're doing this, okay? And they could be a part of these different branches of the community, okay, that are trying to drool over what's yours and obtain it with some kind of parental figure out here, mother. Somebody born in the month of January, you are them. Somebody is a Capricorn, or it could be being noticed within this month. What was all this being done to you? Them drooling over what's yours, trying to force your hand through the government branch, bullying you with officials, okay? And she did what? Okay, somebody did something with your ex. This mother figure is doing and setting up plays with your ex. And this ex could have, when you were calling, trying to get in touch with your child or something like that, they was always lying, saying their phone was broke. Stairs. This could be a group that's always lingering near a staircase. Stairs, okay? Or something hidden behind a staircase. Stairs. And Sugarland, Texas, okay? It's a staircase in Sugarland, Texas that has something that needs to be looked at that is hidden behind there, okay? And this could be pertaining to some paperwork about some unexpected fortune out here. This is why this group keep drooling over what's yours, okay? Griffin. This also has to do with European patent. Could be a last name, a dean, okay? Research of human behavior. They were trying to research human behavior. Remember, they were also tracking you through this shop records to see what kind of taxes they could use on you, which is no longer working. All of these chips have been deactivated by the Intergalactic Confederation. This is bigger than these people, okay? They were a groomed snitch. They were grooming snitches around you, okay? Friends, lovers, okay? They were grooming them to snitch on you and using some kind of telecommunication, whether that be email, phone call, okay? Bosley, okay? I'm also hearing somebody could have had some Bosley hair treatment done to them. They could have went to Bosley's, or you did, okay? They were communicating through a cell phone back and forth with this person that is turning back into the old hideous form that they really are. Griffin. And they were wearing a fake uniform, and they do not work there, okay? They were coming up in these police uniforms to you at different locations, which they are not a part of these branches, okay? They're impersonating. And your biological grandfather that passed on, okay? It's something to a biological grandfather that could have passed on, and somebody wanted to take what was left. Remember, they were drooling over what's yours, and whoever this was is now turning back into their original form, and they look hideous. So they could have been siphoning your energy, your youth, to make them look younger, okay? Bunny, bunny. Somebody named Bunny, somebody who owns a bunny, bunny. And you need to watch your drinks when you're around them. Do not accept drinks at this time. Do not accept any drinks at this time. And this could be from somebody who hangs and lingers around the staircase, always offering you a drink. Osaka, Japan. Somebody could be from Osaka, Japan. Brandy, Brandy. Okay, and Brandy could know about this wife who had a baby with her husband's brother who frequent the home often. Brandy, okay, and they could be discussing this. Brandy. And they was doing this with their older cousin. They was speaking back and forth to their older cousin. An older cousin could have been involved, or you could be this older cousin that they've been doing this to. With the Canaanites, okay? This is the Canaanites, okay? Their names, last name have changed, but they're a part of this tribe. Son of Ham, grandson of Noah, as well as the father of the Canaanites, land of the Canaan. This is southern Lebanon, roughly corresponding to modern-day Palestine. These are people from Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, and Jordan, inhabitants. The land of the Israelites were commanded to enter and through the Quran, and they spoke of these Israelites were close by God, but also faced the challenges and divisions where they were located in their communities. Okay, so these are people from Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, and Jordan, inhabitants of the Canaanites that landed there. Okay, these people was fighting for what was right and seeking God, but they also had division amongst their community. You had people around you that was acting like they loved God, but they were pretenders. Okay, Canaanites. Okay, they act like they were godly people where they weren't. And you could be a female who liked long pipe out here, a female who likes long pipe. Okay, you don't like shrubby meat. All right, and they thought it was funny to set you up, but what's funny is they all going to jail, drooling over what's yours. They thought it was funny with this ex-friend, these ex-lovers, this mother figure to set you up, but what's even funnier is this group is getting ready to go to jail, okay? It is about to be a RICO out here. And remember, it's something pertaining to a biological grandfather that is passed on out here. Okay, and this hideous creature that was trying to take over this money. And they were doing black magic over the food they were selling to customers at a location here. They were doing black magic to keep these customers coming back because the food is really nasty there and greasy. Okay, and they was working with this female energy that she back here out here owing out here in the streets because her money is low. Okay, the food is nasty. That's why they got to do black magic over it. Okay, if they weren't doing this magic over this food, people would not come to this location. Okay, and this group helped with filing a false police report on you. Remember, they was using different people of the government branch to attack you and to bully you, riding your bumper. Okay, fucking with you for no reason. Okay, they were using this because all of them wanted this unexpected fortune that was filed by your grandfather or grandparents. Okay, filing false police reports. Okay, and whoever's been filing these false police reports or using your identification in a location, they're getting ready to be caught up. Okay, they are. Okay, whether they think they're not, they've been doing this scam for so long, they done got comfortable not understanding that things are changing. Okay, and somebody wants to spank you and do freaky things to you. Okay, but this is an op that wants to do this to you. They also was a participant in this stage shooting on you. All right, Sharon Martin, okay? Aunt figure, Sharon Martin. They could have did something to an aunt figure of yours that is no longer here with us. Sharon Martin, okay? And they could have also sent in a fake law official that does not work for the branch or the precinct to come in Sharon Martin's way, okay? This is a passed on loved one. It could be an aunt figure that is no longer with us. They was working with these people that was acting and pretending as if they were law officials coming and send them in her way. This person is not a law official that did something to Sharon Martin. Okay? Caden. Okay, this could be a street, this could be a name. Caden, okay? They did something to an aunt figure, okay? And it was done by somebody that is not really a police official, ding in the background, okay? That person is not a part of the real law officials. They were in, okay, with this setup against an aunt figure. That this is the same group that is trying to set you up, okay, for whatever was left by your biological grandfather, okay? It's something some kind of property that will be returned to you in the future. And when that happens, I will provide you with the next information on what you're supposed to do. Okay. It's things that you need to clear out. It's their nasty energy has been in this. You got to stage this place. It's a lot of stuff you're going to have to do when you get this back. Okay, you could have had a hospital job, or one of these people had a hospital job, or when you was working at this hospital job was during the time they filed this false police report on you, and your intuition could have been picking up on it. These were Canaanites. These were false believers around you. Okay, and remember, the hard part of your mission is almost over. These were Coven members walking around with knives in public trying to sacrifice children. They have the Baphomet spirit, okay? This ex-best friend of yours have a Baphomet spirit, okay? This ex-lover of yours has a Baphomet spirit. This foster mother has a Baphomet spirit. This person is turning back into his original form, has a Baphomet spirit. They believe in sacrificing children for assets that belong to them. These are not sacrificed usually for energy. They already energy harvesting on you. So it cannot be that. It means money is linked to you. If you have a large group of people constantly attacking you, even through the judicial system, violating constitutional rights against you, going with criminals, there is big money attached to you. Trust me, these scammers, they don't come after people who don't have big stuff linked to them, okay? They had sent in a friend to ask you go fishing. Do not go. This is a setup, okay? Do not go. They're working with this mother figure, okay? And they're also being watched by the Intergalactic Confederation for the corruption out here, okay? And this was an older, mature figure who, since she has been young, folks always dies around her. And nobody found it strange, okay? These people need to be looked into, okay? They trying to give you a record, and these are people that have all the hidden records that's being exposed right now by the Intergalactic Confederation, okay? They might not even been to jail, but they are doing all the corruption and trying to hide it and use the judicial system to cover it up, okay? They also know about a hidden room. Okay, it could be a hidden room located in this attic where they're hiding out this person that's turning back into their original form. And you could be this divine baby mother that they were using some app for location to drop your location through this group when you come to different locations, when you're moving around through the community. They're using the app to drop your location. They could have installed an app, okay, with an update service on your phone line. Erase all those apps. Okay, those are tracker apps through whatever phone service you go through. You need to check those apps, okay? I'm telling you right now, one of them apps is a tracking app, okay? They're working with these different people of the judicial system that have access to hack and mirror phones, okay? All right, and you are the divine baby mother or father, whoever this is that was filing these false police reports on you, when you could have had a hospital job, because this group is all drooling over what's yours and what was left by a bio grandfather or grandparent. And they were working with this parental figure that when you was a child, they was beating you out your sleep, okay? They was beating you out your sleep because they was trying to cause trauma to you because they wanted what was left to you, this unexpected fortune, okay? Beating you out your sleep. They could have beat you out your sleep when you stayed in Sugar Land, Texas. Any of these locations that fell out, okay? Pez, okay? Or you could have they could have gave you Pez sticks as a kid. Pez, or you could have collected Pez as a kid. And they were pushing their weight around with their label or title on you. Like I said, they was using these people at the courts. They was using these different police officials to push their weight around, drooling over what was yours in this community. And this is why now the Intergalactic Confederation has got involved, okay? Pruitt is your last name or theirs. They did something to this aunt figure, somebody named Sharon, somebody named Martin, their older cousin. Griffin, some Europeans, Peyton, a Dean, or that could be a last name, Bosley, and they was doing this communication, grooming these snitches around you to tell on you. Whatever you were doing, run back and tell it. Okay, and they with this person that was watching you while you were asleep. Murray, Luke or Lucas, these were Coven members walking around with the Baphomet spirit. Francisco, an ex-friend that still talks with your family that you cut off for good reason. Double confirmation on his ex-best friend. Roger, the Canaanites. You were in a group that claimed that they praised God, but they really was divided behind the scenes. Okay, these are non-believers, but when they ain't in your face, they shaking their head, they nodding with you. Yeah, I'm in total agreement. Yes, I'm with you on the divine. Okay, stuff. But as soon as you turn your back, there with the naysayers talking down on you, and you are a fragment of God. Okay, the chosen are different mind frames of God that is walking among the earth. Okay, that's why we're chosen people are always constantly are light beings, are constantly under attack because you are a fragment of God's mind. Okay, walking, living, breathing. Okay, they don't want you to know this about yourself. Okay, and this is why the community will be divided. Okay, somebody's karmic son was involved. Brandy. Okay, and they were working with a wife who had a baby with the husband's brother who frequent the home quite often. Bunny. It's going to be some kind of earthquake, okay, or the ground is getting shaky for this group and what they've been trying against you. This person that lingers near a staircase, okay, the government is now losing ways to make money off of people, even went through this neo chipping they doing. Let me see your birth chart, okay? I said your birth chart. So somebody is tampering and to your birth chart, Akashic records, trying to see what you got coming in. That's all, and they gonna be disrupted with that as well because the Intergalactic Confederation is gonna shut that down. Okay, all right. Yeah, they were tripping you since a child, and these is the government experiments that was done on you. They want to know what kind of tests they can run on you, see how they can play you to take over what's yours. Okay, they were hiding someone in the attic. They was asking you to go fishing. Do not go. They were a part of these sister wives of the community attacking you. And one of them look beat up now and wants to come back in your direction. Do not let them come back, okay? Once an op, always an op. Once somebody shows you that they betray you, they will betray you over and over and over again, okay? And keep trying to make false promises they gonna change. They're not gonna change, okay? There is also a saying in the Quran, they are willfully blind, deaf, and dumb to the situation. You cannot help these people, okay? Somebody was beating you out your sleep as a child or as an adult. They was wearing a fake uniform and they do not work there, okay? Osaka, Japan. I got Sugarland, Texas out here. And they thought it all was funny to set you up. What's funnier is this group is getting ready to go to jail. Rico, Walmart, okay? This government official knows the person that's making the fake IDs out here. Trust me, that's who knows. I picked that up on yesterday. Somebody named Jabril. The trumpet is being blown and judgment is being called out here, okay? With these Christian Luciferians. They was doing something in a house in the woods, okay? And they was pretending to be their favorite cousin, but as soon as they died, they threw all the pics of them in the trash. Okay, and this cousin that they was claiming to be a favorite cousin, this cousin that's passed on has a bone to pick with you. Okay, you need to watch your drinks around them. Do not accept any drinks. You are the divine mother or father out here. Okay, they was using this app to communicate back and forth with each other and drop your location. The divine masculine has now awakened out here. Caden, okay, somebody or something that's happening during this month, okay, exposure, okay, and they was doing black magic over the food they was selling to these customers, okay, because the food is nasty there. She's losing money, so she back out here on the track, okay, and she did what? Okay, somebody's questioning this female's motives out here that claims that she is upright, okay. They were lying and saying that their phone had broke. Every time you tried to reach out to them, something was wrong with their phone. They staged a fake shooting. Okay, somebody wears a brace, a leg brace, or you do. Okay, they was also participating in doing these false police reports on you. As well as I heard on yesterday that one of these females, if you're a feminine, she was going out here using the old idea yours, working with this person, a judicial system. They'll be making these fake IDs, and she could have got pulled over and used your identification card, and this is what's going to get this person in trouble. Or you could be a masculine, a divine masculine they did this to, okay? And they about to get caught up for this as well, okay? They're no longer being protected by these people of the judicial system because they're being looked into, okay? Because stuff is not adding up. One of these people could have a hospital job or you did at the time. Okay, stuff is not adding up on the end out here. They're lying about their ages, okay? And they was cheerleading the hate on you, okay? And for you to be attacked, okay? They was cheerleading the hate on you with a mother figure. I want to see who this is that's turning back into their original form, please. And they look hideous, okay? Somebody that could have did something at a movie theater that's now being exposed, okay? Or you could have worked there. Yeah, this is somebody of the past that was working with this. It could be a masculine energy that thought they had took you out somewhere. Okay, remember they had staged this shoot and they thought this, yeah, was somebody of the judicial system. Okay, it's Dawn and Breakthrough, the letter D out here. Remember we named Dean, okay? All right, it's breakthrough and awareness, okay, on what they were trying to embark on towards you. Okay, and they were upset because you always making something out of nothing out here. Yep. Okay, you knew you couldn't change these snakes, so you just remove yourself, and now they're being exposed for exactly who they are. They was working with this bank teller that was paid to lie and say that you did not have this account there. Okay, also file police reports on you as well. Okay, so this group was into a lot. Okay, they refuse to heal and move the fuck on. Okay, they keep fucking with you, drooling over what's yours. Okay, you could have something linked to you in Osaka, Japan as well. All right, this unexpected fortune. They was doing something inside of a hidden room somewhere, okay, with this female energy of the family that somebody always dying around this heifer, okay? Somebody always dying around her because she the one setting up these places for people to die in the family, okay? And she need to get off the board, okay? We don't like you, okay? Your energy is stale as hell. Okay, this is also a feminine energy that hops in. If you have some kind of social media platform, she's constantly hopping in and off of it, trying to cast magic on you, okay? Yeah, she's stuck in this karmic cycle, okay? It's something being looked into with a chief financial officer and these Christians out here, Christian Luciferians, okay? All right, they're shocked by the knowledge. So this mother figure could have been going around, or this ex-fling of yours could have been going around saying that you was naive, stupid, or slow or something. But the results are in, and they're very, very much wrong. These people are slow and stupid. That's why they caught up in these toxic cycles. Ain't nothing stupid about you. You see a toxic cycle, you getting the fuck up out of there. This group here, they're lingering. They're still scamming, still doing dumbass shit. You can warn these people, they're still dumbasses, okay? And there are also people that's a part of the judicial system, still dumbasses, okay? Yeah, these were lovers and flings, okay? They're mad that you're about to get this justice as well as this boss of yours, okay? That's working with this parental figure that knew your intuition since a child, been on point, okay? And they was breaking into your vehicle of the past, okay? They all stuck in this karmic cycle, okay? With this chief financial officer, okay? Christian Luciferians, and people, all these people are seeing the patterns in their ways. These people refuse to change. They refuse to grow, okay? Always drooling over somebody else's shit, okay? Yep, with this ex-lover they sent in to you that went to dress to impress, or you just recently did. Yeah, the angel of death is on this group, okay? Somebody that's born on the number 9 month or day, the letter A, okay? They could have known this copper agent who lives on the boat, okay? I'm hearing an attorney, okay? Sometimes when I get these A's or J's, they stand for people of the justice system, okay? Somebody with a C or A in their name, first, last, middle, okay? Somebody who could have participated in Kwanzaa of the past, okay? Or you do. Yeah, they was using this technology to talk back and forth to bring some kind of fire towards you, okay? They was coming with fire, Jinn energy, okay? That's also what I'm hearing. They could be working with a Jinn and this swamp witch of the past, okay? Yep, it's definitely something about some kind of job, too. This judge could have came into your location of your job and paid a manager or a co-worker to do something towards you, and this could have been definitely a feminine energy of the judicial system that did it, okay? They've been knowing of the past because they was a part of this stage shooting on you, this judicial head. They've been knowing that the divine has had your back. Okay, and none of their magic is working on you. They did forge your signature for what was yours is unexpected fortune that they've been drooling over with this parental figure out here. Something that was left by this bio that was passed on in the judicial courts, okay? And they had somebody that was making somebody come in and look like you. This is what I get from makeup artists, okay? And they was working with this parental figure who was always bragging about how they slept with one of your spouses, okay? With people in this group while tossing magic. And they're saying why their magic is not working on you. This magic may be very potent magic. They could have went to very music, somebody's a musician, but magicians, okay? Somebody that always have to use KY. I'm hearing they dry down there. This feminine energy that's been attacking you. And they didn't ask your side, okay? Because they were racist. I'm also picking up on KKK, okay? Or somebody that is an AKA, okay? Somebody who wear yaki hair. That's also what I'm hearing. Somebody who of the past that could have had some kind of office job, okay? Or something like that. They've been working with this judicial head that's been going into every job you've had so far, paying them off to act funny with you or fuck with your money, okay? This is what they've been doing. They've been knowing that you this golden child, okay, since birth. Yeah, this is something pertaining to a country singer or a blues singer out here, and it's sad how they did this person. Somebody that's 64, 65, okay, or a relative of theirs. Remember, they was pretending to be their favorite cousin. As soon as they died, they threw all their pictures in a trash can. They was just there for the insurance money, okay? Yeah, they're getting ready to be implemented in this crime, okay? And they're trying to move soon, okay? I'm hearing this person trying to move away from the locations they were in. Somebody that's 44, 45, 46 year of age, okay? With a Pisces, okay? Okay, or they know that they got to move around from you because your intuition is picking up on everything they throwing down out here. Yep, a female with dreads, a Pisces, somebody who roller skates. This could be a masculine energy. Okay, and they were switching out children at the schoolhouse. Somebody from Atlanta, Georgia. These people was cutthroat with you, okay? Trying to take what was yours, left by a bio parent with an old hating hooker out here. She have hooker energy. This is an old head. I hear her money didn't got low, so she back out here in the streets, okay, on date naps. Okay, they was trying to put you a part of this false imprisonment with a male cousin from your mother's side. So if this cop came in, he was a male cousin from your mother's side you never met. Okay, this could be this foster mother that was cutthroat with you. Okay, and something that's in somebody who got N or G in their name, or I'm hearing the NRG. Somebody who could have worked at the NRG, okay, and had to put some lights up, okay, because I see a ladder here, okay. And they was trying to come in and act like they was harmonious with you with music and that they was a true love, as well as this person that drives Honda Civic, you or them, okay, was a participate in this with a foster mother for what was left of you. Yeah, okay, they was in with this adoptive parent or step parent of yours that has very dark energy, trying to act like they unicorn energy, and they're not. They also was sleeping with this person they was sending in too. Okay, or trying to backdoor after you slept with them to siphon your energy. Okay, remember, they turn it back into their original form. They not looking good. Okay, so they need to siphon your sexual energy and need somebody to bring it back to them. They about to get caught doing witchcraft on you. They about to get caught doing this. Okay, I'm hearing they keep sending you death magic. Okay, but the angel of death is coming to them. Okay, you could be an angel of death. Okay, and these people don't realize this. Okay, they keep fucking with an angel of death, not dropping off what the fuck is theirs. Okay, so death to them and theirs. Okay, yeah, you did this shadow work on your own. Okay, they was trying to crucify you with somebody with the letter N in their name. They felt the need and the necessity to bring friction your way. Okay, even using law officials to do so of your community. Okay? Yep, somebody with a Q, a or Q and A. Okay, a Q and A. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. Or there was questions that was never solved, answers that was never met, okay, when you talk to these people. And it was coming over after you left with a fire sign to your home, okay? And this is a feminine energy that's acting real mad out here, okay? Remember, they was using their friends in these different political positions to throw their weight around on you, okay? And you always bouncing back because you are not meant to fall, no matter how they like it or not, okay? If they like it or not, who gives a damn, okay? With somebody on a dual citizenship. They was meeting up in this strip club or nightclub to do something towards you, okay, or discuss you and how they was going to set you up for this money. Drooling over what was yours, playing around in this spell book, okay, with a gay man that keep recycling the same women in this group, okay? They only recycle these same women because they don't want to be seen as gay, okay? And these women are okay with it as long as they pay and put money in their pockets. I'm hearing these are witches, a part of the coven. Yeah, they always having game night at their house. They could have did something to something that you left in a microwave or oven. Monroe Pearson, somebody 58 to 59, or it could have happened between 5 to 8 or 8 to 5. Okay? They didn't want you having some kind of promotion. And whoever came in was working with this person that wears front laces or quick weaves, okay? To come in, and they was working with this person in the judicial system. They didn't want you making no money out here, but want to steal your shit. Okay? And keep being mad that you keep making something out of fucking nothing. Okay? They're not stopping shit. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. But they're going to have to drop this fucking bag off. Okay? Especially this judicial head who working with this person and making false identification cards for these criminals to come into court to claim what's yours. Okay? That's why you don't know nothing about it. Okay? This judicial head has a personal person making these false ass IDs. And they could be living in Sugarland. Okay? So a judicial head of Sugarland or has a home there. Yeah, they all have mental illness out here saying it's you. Okay? They was working with this active shooter, okay, or school help with school shootings being done to take over what these heirs belong to these heirs, okay? This is a scam business they do within the courts, okay? Lopez Ruiz, all right? Yeah, this is people who was burning candles of you of the past. They want you coming into some kind of promotion or high-paying job. They're blocking off these jobs from you. If you've been putting in for jobs and you're not getting it, it's because these judicial heads that's stealing shit from you don't want to see you with a good-paying job and don't want to give you your fucking money either. Okay, that's why they all gonna rot in hell. Okay? All right, you this divine being out here, like I said. They don't know what they fucking with God energy out here. Okay? Yeah, these Nazis and buzz cut motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, well, with a pipe fitter. Somebody born on the 7th month or 7th day, the 8th month, the 7th day, the 9th month, the 7th day. Yeah, their pockets are now becoming on drought, okay? A Leo, okay, they was being big-headed about pushing their weight around on you. Like I said, somebody born July or August. You or them? Yeah, they were sending people in to mentally abuse you. This person who knows this pipe fitter, but your intuition caught on, okay? You a diamond in the rough, that's what I'm hearing as well, okay? Yeah. You truly happy for once. So when they start calling you with this fuck shit, don't even answer their phone calls, okay? If you're truly happy for once, even though you may be in isolation, accept that and be with God, okay? And don't pick up your phone for these negative energies. They're trying to siphon off of you, baby, okay? So don't even pick up. If you know it's somebody that's always coming with a headache, drama, bullshit, okay? Don't pick up the phone for them. They trying to drain your energy, baby. That's what they doing. That's why they want to argue with you all the time. Okay, that's an energy vampire, baby. Yeah, it could be adoptive siblings, you know, or siblings of yours, okay? That's still trying to do this. This is who's keep calling you, okay? They trying to siphon your energy, baby. Don't let them get you down in the dumps. Nothing good from what they was doing with these adoptive siblings. This person in the Honda Civic, all right? Yeah, the divine is getting ready to grant you what you prayed and asked for, okay? And some kind of agent that is protecting you right now that's around you, okay? They could be an agent, but they're here to protect you, okay? Yeah, they keep trying to disconnect me from the live, disconnect me from the Bluetooth, baby. They going hard right now. I'm the truth, okay? Yeah, there's somebody who was working with this person in the past that could have spilled a drink on you at a location with somebody Ray-Ban sunglasses, okay? Yeah, this the person that was taken out by a lover, was trying to get your lover to take you out, this parental figure, okay? And they was caught on the ring cam doing so, working with the letter A, old in them, okay? It's insight and communication. That you the inspiration, okay? And a true visionary out here. Somebody that could work at TSA, okay? A TA, okay? I'm hearing to Lil, okay? Masculine, okay? Warrior. Remember, divine masculine has woken, okay, to the games out here. And now they're getting smacked down by the divine, okay? for trying to drool over what's yours. It's unexpected fortune. The hard part of your mission is almost over out here. Keep pushing forward. Do not entertain these people with low vibrational energy. Do not let them act like they running you. You are in control. You is the divine being out here. These people not running nothing with you, okay? You're in control. You tell them what to do. You're the real leader. They're not. They could be in these different positions, but they ain't no real damn leader. You could tell because they scamming, okay? And they're not following the constitutional rights out here. The amendments, okay, they're going against the grain, okay? Anytime you tell them about how they're going against the grain of your constitutional rights, they acting like they can't fucking hear you because they're a part of these scammers that need to get off the board. And that's why we now have the Intergalactic Confederation up in here and the Vine smacking that ass down, okay? Op sucker. Remember, they also was going into your job, talking to your manager when you was away, okay, telling them not to promote you. And you're a damn good fucking worker, okay? This is why. And they was working with a chief financial officer somewhere, okay? Look for the signs around you, collective. The signs are all around you. Pick up. You could be picking up something ain't right, okay? Pay attention. They was out in the judicial courts signing and forging signatures, as well as had somebody looking like you. Remember, whoever this judicial head is knows the person who makes the fake IDs, okay? They was working with these church covens out here. They had the Baphomet spirit. They want to work with your ex-fleens to come up against you, send them back in to fuck with you and shit. Don't let them in none of your fucking business, okay? I don't care if you got a fucking kid with them. If them motherfuckers ain't been there for you and the fucking kids, keep them motherfuckers at bay. They trying to find a way to come in and fuck your shit up. Trust me. If you ain't gave a fuck about the kids, don't start acting like you give a fuck about the kids. Get the fuck on, okay? They got a trickster spirit on, okay? They're trying to energy harvest it, trying to come in and fuck your shit up before this money get to you. Okay, they're trying to set you up any way they can, okay? They riding the government officials riding the back of your tail of your fucking vehicle and shit. They are working with this group, okay? All right? They thought this was their last chance, okay? To try to take over this unexpected money. They still trying to fuck with your money, okay? They still trying to take that shit over, okay? And this shit don't belong to they funky ass. Get the fuck on. You dry, crusted out demons. Y'all ain't nothing but some dusty ass damn demons. Okay? And the demon don't even want to be in your stank ass body that you called into. These demons don't even like their ass. That's how bad it is for them. The demons they called in through these rituals into their body don't even like they stank ass. Okay? The demons love you. The angels love you. Okay? They just don't like them. That's why they wearing their ass down. They riding the shit out these people. These people looking fucked up every fucking day, looking more fucked up. Okay? Remember, it's also something that could be linked to you in Osaka, Japan. Okay? And they were sending somebody that know this attorney, their attorney friend, what goes around comes around. Okay? They should have gave more effort. Ding. Okay? Yeah. Okay? So this person that was pretending to be a fake ass friend to you, they know this attorney. Okay? That's been stealing your shit in the courts too. Yeah. Okay? A leg tattoo of the past. An ex-co-worker working with a new lover to set you up using family and friends. I told you they're always involved. You cannot trust none of these hoes, none of these hookers out here. You got to watch them all. Remember, it's only one person that's a government agent that could be around you that's actually helping you, okay? You the life and they dead, okay? They have dead energy just watching them, okay? Their energy is dead. They have these demonic attachments to them. The demons trying to get out their body. That's why the demons be wanting to whoop each other ass. They trying to get up out these people's bodies, okay? They don't want to be in these damn people's bodies. I remember this group thought it was funny to set you up. What's funny is their ass going to jail, okay? That's the plot twist on that ass for drooling over what was yours, okay? Something that was left by a bio grandparent, okay? They're being seen for exactly who they are, demons. And they people of the judicial branch, okay? Throwing their weight around on you trying to steal your shit, staging these fake shootings and filing fake police reports with a mother figure, okay? Y'all about to get caught up out here. We done already warned you. We've been warning y'all since last year that it was coming close. Okay? We already been warning you. I know other tarot readers out here that's been warning this same group to stop being dumb. You're caught on to. But they get so comfortable with doing this scamming out here and knowing these people at the courts that they think it's every day a judge is getting locked up. Every day in a state's attorney getting locked up in here for not notifying the correct people that they had these assets left to them, okay? All right? So, yeah. All right. And they are being watched by the Intergalactic Confederation that makes sure that things or balanced, okay, among the worlds, and peace is restored. Okay, these people have caused a lot of fragmented homes out here through the judicial system using CPS. I mean, it's a lot of corruption. They take the child from the decent parent, give it to the one that party, drug it up all day. This is who they doing, okay? And these are secret contracts they made between these covens, okay, that is now being exposed in the judicial system right now, okay? It's bigger than me. It's bigger than us, okay? That's why the Intergalactic Confederation out here. And what's funny is they thought they was going to set you up, and it's funny is they going to jail, okay? For this unexpected fortune and them drooling over what's yours with this person that is 76 to 80 or 67 to 7, okay? Working with this mother figure, okay? And his ex-friend. You getting it too, ex-friend, okay? So beware, okay? And I'm gonna leave it off there. Much love to y'all. Okay, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. We busting their pipelines up out here. Okay, it's over for them. They're going to drop off what's rightfully belongs to the collective. When we're not playing, we're gonna stay on top of their necks, their head, all that, and in their ass if we got to. Okay, you already know your girl gonna be back at it like a jackrabbit, dude.